Good morning, friends. I am Professor Shivayogi Patil, Training and Placement Officer in Global College of Commerce, IT and Management. And on this auspicious day of Teachers' Day, I wanted to give the students some of the advices or some of the uh, takeaways on this auspicious day, because I believe as a teacher, it is my duty to add value to your academic journey so that you become successful in the um academic journey. So I am very proud to be a teacher, because a teacher is the one who actually can be called as an architect of the future generation. He can mold the students into a responsible and knowledgeable and skilled profession. So that's why I'm very proud to be a teacher. So coming to today's topic, what I wanted to tell you is, see, I wanted to give you some of the tips how to read and how to remember for a longer time. Because today's whatever examination system is there, it is all about reading or listening and then memorizing it for a longer time till examination. It is only memorizing. So, and you are recalling also. Of course, you need to have the recalling capacity whenever you needed it. So that is today's examinations, exams. So how to memorize the things, how to recall the things. First two things very important. First you need to remember. Active listening in the classroom is very important, because I have seen the students, they are present, their bodies are present, but the mind will be wandering here and there. So they will not be aware. Sometimes they will not be aware. They are not in the have that presence of mind in the classrooms. So that should not be there. You should be actively listening to the your faculty. Second thing, while reading, your total focus, concentration should be on the reading, whatever you are reading. See, experts say that whatever you read, whatever you listen actively, that will remain in your memory only up to 7 to 8 hours. After 7 to 8 hours, about 50% of that will vanish from the memory. This is the working of our memory. Okay, there are some rare people who have practiced a lot of reading and memorizing and all, and they attain that stage that once they read, they memorize it for longer and longer of time. There are exceptional cases also, but for a normal student, 7 to 8 hours is the memorizing capacity. So afterwards, 50% of it will be gone. So what you have to do, and after 2 days, you have to repeat it again. So otherwise, again, another 20 to 30% will be gone. And if you don't summarize it at the end of the week, so the all 100% will be gone. So whatever you actively listened in the class or read from the book. So if you don't repeat it, if you don't review it again and again, at least 2 to 3 times during a week, so you will forget everything. So therefore, they will call practice is the father of learning, and repetition is the mother of learning. You need to repeat, you need to practice. So it is very important. Now coming to again, what I wanted to stress here is, there is a technique called as PQRSTUV. PQRSTUV. We call it as P to V, alphabetical letters P to V. So P means preview, Q means questioning, R means again repeating, S means summarizing, and T means testing, and U means utilizing it, and V means visualizing. So these are the steps involved, PQRSTUV. So let us see one by one. See, as I said earlier, when you actively listen in the classroom or read a book with full concentration, whatever you get from that book or class will remain here, or remain in your memory for 7 to 8 hours. So when you reach your home or when you reach your hostel room, you have to preview it again. Preview it again, so that you will get the full grasp on the subject. And also, there will be many questions. There will be many questions that arises. You have to write down the questions. So second letter is Q. That is, next day or next on the same class, you have to ask the questions and get answers from the faculty. See, asking questions and getting the answers is a very powerful technique to memorize, because see, it is having a kinesthetic feeling. You ask the questions, so before asking, you have to read it. So reading is visual, asking the questions is auditory, and getting the answer is again auditory. So there will be a full PV, even that kinesthetic feeling will be involved in it. Therefore, there is a higher chance of memorizing the things when you ask the questions and get answers from the faculty. So that is about the Q. Next thing is, after 2 days, at the middle of the week, you have to repeat it again or review it again. So because now you have got all the doubts clarified by the questions and answers. So all the you have to read it again. Then comes yes. On Sundays or Saturdays, whenever you are free, you have to summarize the entire things, because it is very difficult to remember line by line from the book. Okay, so you have to summarize it. You have the capacity of comprehending the knowledge what you have gained, or summarizing it, so that it will be easier for the remaining. So if you do these things, yes, so 80% to 80% of the portion what you have will remain. Then what is left? So after summarizing, next letter is T. T is testing. See, testing means, okay, college will conduct regular tests, maybe weekly test or quarterly test, monthly test, something like that. Even if they are not conducting, prepare your own question paper and seriously answer it without seeing at the book. Or you may, of course, with book examination also, you prepare it questions, and using the book only you can test yourself. So write down the answers. That is also having the writing will give you kinesthetic feeling. Why the people stress on writing? So writing has a more effective way of remembering, because it is fully kinesthetic. You feel the things. You because you use reading, you use slowly. You repeat it with your voice. So there is auditory also. Then you write it. That is the feeling also. So therefore, writing is a very, very important thing. So test yourself, then utilize yourself if possible. If that theoretical concepts are there, then utilize it somewhere. Now, how to utilize? Okay, some things can be utilized in the applied in the labs, that you can do, but everything cannot be applied. So utilizing here, what you can do is, you can teach it to you can act as a teacher, and you can teach it to your small brother or sister, something like that. You can, your small brother or sister. So teaching is also what you will give you more memory capacity, memorizing capacity. Teaching is the best form of learning, what they say. So even after becoming faculty, we have to, as and when we teach more and more, experience of teaching more and more. So that will make us master of a particular subject. So after testing, you utilize it. Then you can use visualization technique also. So visualization technique is also very, very powerful. You can visualize the entire your notes by there is something called photographic memory. So you can develop that photographic memory if you try it. If you try it with focus, if you see every page, then there is a chance that it becomes photographic memory. And when you're answering the question paper, you will get those pages in front of your eyes, and you will be able to write the answers fluently. So therefore, my dear friends, follow these steps: PQ, RST, UV. Follow these steps. Initially it may find very difficult. But if you want to score very good marks, if you want to score very good marks, and if you want to avoid exam stress, because if you are not read properly, if your memory will not be used properly, then near examination you start stress will be there. Stress actually reduces your memorizing capacity. Stress reduces your memorizing capacity. Stress reduces your efficiency. Therefore, my dear friends, it is a very, then you need not to sit for overnight before 2 days or 1 day before the examination. So you can have a sound sleep during the previous day of the examination. You can be very fresh. So you can be very fresh and attend the examination when you are in a fresh mood, when you are in a when you have a sound sleep, then your memory capacity, especially recalling capacity, because recalling capacity is very, very important. So for recalling capacity, you should not be in a stress, you should not be deprived of sleep, and you should not be hungry also. Deprived of sleep, you should not be hungry also. So stress, hunger, and lack of sleep will affect your memory recalling capacity. Therefore, my dear friends, follow these P2V techniques. So P is the preview. After this is the first reading. Second Q is the questioning. Get all the doubts cleared. R is the repeating. That is the middle of the week. S is summarizing at the end of the week on Sundays. Then T is testing yourself. So yourself, you can make the question paper. And if you have confidence, you can write the answers without taking the help of the books. And whenever you say you feel that you have forgotten that particular points, you can just see the book and write it. So that will become a notes for you. So solve previous year's question papers. That is the testing. Then try to apply it. Try to applying is again, as I said earlier, either use it in a lab, it is also powerful. Practical, if related practical can be done, it is a very, very powerful method. Otherwise, teaching is also very, very powerful. Just keep a board in your house. So call your sister or brother, just act yourself as a teacher and try to remember everything. And you can hold the notes, the notes in your hand, and just like faculty teaches, teach that things. So that will be like utilizing. Then lastly, visualizing. Practice visualization so that once you see, it becomes photographic memory, and the answer can be recalled very, very easily. So what are the advantages? One is you don't need to get stressed during the examination. And the second thing is you can have sound sleep before examination, before 2 to 3 days. I mean, all days of the semester, you can have sound sleep because you are consistently reading and writing and reviewing, and so you don't need to sit very long time. So make this as a routine in your academic journey, and definitely you will score very high marks in the examination. So if you found this video useful, please subscribe to my channel and share it to your friends also. So on this auspicious day of Teachers Day, again I wish all the teachers a very happy Teachers Day, and it is my duty to add value to your academic journey. So thank you very much for listening to this. Thank you. Good day.